Hi guys, GadgetGirlKylie here, and welcome back to my Let's Play walkthrough of Soul Sacrifice Delta. And on this episode, we are taking on the god form of Magusar, the end game boss that is exclusive to Soul Sacrifice Delta. And this time, I'm going to be sacrificing him. So if you want to see the save storyline for this end game boss, check out the video description. I'll put a link to the video in there. Now the offerings I'm using are the exact same offerings that I used on the Saviour video. I'm doing terrain and bomb combo for the turret. I'm using my Winged Eyes Orb, my Thunder God Axe Edge, and also my Falcon Feather. As far as I know, Magusar and the Dragon form does not have an elemental weakness, so I've just opted to use Volt. Now my sigils are also the same as on the Saviour video, so I'll just quickly leave these on screen so you guys can read them. But that's about it. So for those of you who have seen the Saviour video, I just suggest skipping past the fighting sections and watching the storyline sections if you want to particularly see the sacrifice route. So let's get going. Challenge God.
You've read me at great length. Do you see what this all means? Magusar appears human enough, but the will of the Creator echoes within him. Yes, indeed, you are up against a god. But there is no other way to change this wretched world. I'm going to ask you again. Is this truly your final choice?
Indeed it is.
If the world were to repeat itself, I would want another nameless one. There is no doubt the world is changing. The nameless one never appeared. Mine and yours. Together. I know that I can entrust you with these. My own scattered memories, and the traces of lives long lost. Now you face a truly perilous journey. But remember these words. This is where your story begins. Do not fail me now. My name is Jeffrey Librom, author of that diary. I give you my soul. Go ahead, sacrifice me.
Okay, so you need to sacrifice Libron at this point, otherwise you do not get to face Magusar in his god form.
They've taken root within your soul. All the memories formed in this confounding world. Along with those words of hope that survived the world's rebirth time after time. Kill that rotten fiend, Magusa.
So much venom in his voice then.
Him and the grand conscience that has claimed his mind and body. It's what Magusar himself would want. He has always fought, from ages long past, to make this confounded world right. Memories convoluted, his own identity in tatters, but still he fights on. All because I pleaded with him in the last world, as I plead before you, even now. is ours. To me, Magusar is a very special friend. Ours is a bond that can never be broken. No matter how many times the world is reborn.
Here we go, guys. Let's get ready.
Now, a new story begins. I speak in Librum's place, heir to the thoughts of countless victims. This world, ruled by capricious gods, is at its end. The torch is passed to the mortals. Yes, this begins the age of humans.
Now, before we begin, I just want to say that I will be repeating some of the things I mentioned on my save ending video for this boss. Just for the sake of those people that didn't watch that video, I'll be talking about the boss, what tactics it uses, and why I've selected certain offerings and things like that. So I apologise for those of you who have heard that before. But it needs to be said for those of you who are watching for the first time. There he is, all deformed, merged with Cert and Romulus. Hideous!
You have finally come. Destroy me, and this deific will that controls me.
That's right, turret. You attack him as well. I'm setting up another turret because he's about to do his, they're kind of like shockwaves, but if they attack you, they damage you and also can stagger you as well. I cannot hit him from this distance, so that's why I've opted to use the terrain and bulb combo for my turret, so it can attack him while I'm standing back from these shockwaves. You can see he's already on yellow, so he's not got long left anyway. Let's just dodge out of this. Managed to set up another turret there. Okay, so I'm safe just here, so I'll just wait for this to stop pulsating towards me. It's probably not the correct word to use. Pulsating sounds pretty vile. Again, this is not a speed run, this is just a casual video for you guys to see the sacrifice ending of the god form of Magusar. I'll said it before on the Saviour video and I will say it again. Do not worry too much about your offerings running out. They do refresh when you get to fight the dragon.
Destroy it all, this body and the will of the gods.
Managed to just pull it off in time again. He's on red. Could be possible that my turret takes him out here, but we'll see. And down he goes. About to take his dragon form, which is a combo of Romulus and Cert.
I realized that Grand Conscience had not taken complete control of him. He was suppressing its deific will with all his might, waiting for the moment to topple the god. How many lifetimes has he waited? And now, he begs you to destroy him. His eyes speak volumes. He will sacrifice anything to change this world.
Okay, you can see here that I now have all my offerings back. Here comes the lightning from Romulus. Okay, let's move out the way so we don't get hit with that. Lightning again from Romulus. Managed to get me.
Take its power. Make it yours.
You've got to be quick sometimes because the dragon will attack you. the dragon will claim that human for itself, and the dragon can sacrifice it. You can dodge the sacrifice though if you've got Falcon Feather, but other than that, it's pretty dangerous.
Destroy them.
Okay, he's on yellow already. You will get hit by this boss. So try not to worry too much about it. As long as you're high level or you've got defense boosting sigil on, you should be okay. It's not really a high damaging boss. I always like to sacrifice the first human that appears, and then the second one I like to use to renew my offerings. So I just managed to get there in time. That was actually pretty close. This is gonna hit me now. Actually chose quite a bad time to summon this turret here. It's already on orange. I'm actually doing this quicker than I did on my save video, but then again, that was only my second time facing the dragon, and this is my third time, so it makes sense that I would be quicker at doing it. Damn, mode over. You've got to be careful of that tail as well, because it covers a lot of ground when it tries to slash you with it. I don't see if there's a summon anywhere, no. There it is. So the first one I sacrificed, second one I used to renew offerings, and this third one I've sacrificed. As long as you're near the chest, you can actually dodge past that breath attack. And it's down. Here's the chalice.
Briefly, the will of the god weakened, and Magusar was able to contain it. Magusar is begging you to destroy him. And at this moment, it may just be possible. This is your chance to claim the world for humanity. But it requires a sacrifice. The sacrifice of Magusar, who fought tirelessly to end the madness of this world. Will saving Magusar ruin all that he has fought for? Sacrifice Magusar and change the world? Or save him, no matter what it entails? It is in your hands how this story will end.
Okay, so this is a sacrifice ending video, so here we go.
Through sacrifice, your arm absorbed all the things that weighed upon Magusar. The will of the Creator within Magusar shattered, but the memories remained. Memories that hint at the true form of this world. The visions were dizzying. The foes we faced were only a tiny glimpse into the Creator.
This is not the end.
Magusar spoke from within my arm, where Librom's soul also resides.
But our time here is done.
What have we left to the world?
Whatever it is, my heir will make something of it.
Did we leave hope?
Your fight has purpose. I was watching all along.
Thank you. If so, then this was not a bad life.
Anyone born into this world must come to terms with its absurdity. The grand will continues to gaze upon our world from beyond. And the strength dwelling in your right arm can be used to resist the madness. The arm used to sacrifice the deific will, a sliver of which remains. A god's wisdom, a god's strength. A mortal assumes divine strength and stands up to face the gods. Only then can mortals claim this world for their own. A world where humans do not depend upon heavenly miracles. Impossible, it would seem, but even so, voices are heard from within the arm. Wish for it, and the world will change. Mankind will always hold hope for the future. But in the shadow of hope lies despair. The torment of dashed hope is itself a great price. The price of our bottomless want surpassing that of all other beings. No matter the hardship faced, mankind will always hope, pray, and dream. Just look into the past. The pages of history are filled with people brimming with hope. It is only those who never lose hope who can change their own fate. Before you lose hope, think back to the tale that is told by a strange and magical book. Libram's final words changed everything. Our world, our fate, and our future. Let us part with those words, so the people of the future will not lose hope. Let this be our legacy. This is where your story begins.
Okay guys, so that was the sacrifice ending. Leave a comment and let me know what you thought about this ending. Which ending did you prefer? The save ending or the sacrifice ending of the new god form of Magusar? Now, as I said in my savior video, I do want to do the normal Magusar form that was featured on Soul Sacrifice. So I will try and do the save and sacrifice ending of him as well. I also want to try and take on this new Magusar god form without any sigils. So leave a comment and let me know if you would like to see that, and if you would like to see the other two endings that were originally on Soul Sacrifice. I did film those for my channel, but at the time I didn't have a Vita capture card, so it was with a tripod and camera, and obviously not as good quality. And I also think it would be interesting to take on the original Magusar form with some new spell combinations and new offerings and stuff like that, so I think it'd be pretty cool. So, once again, I will say it, but this dragon form and the new Magusar form is pretty easy. He's not too tough. I mean, I would say that this new dragon form is probably harder than the other dragon form, but that does not mean it's hard. It's just, I would say, in my opinion, it is slightly more difficult because it has got spells that home in on you, the shockwave spells, and the lightning that you need to watch out for as well. So I would say it's more of a threat than the original dragon form of Magusar. So I'm going to let these credits roll like I did on the Saviour video. There was a little cutscene at the end of the Saviour video. I did put some text on that video to let people know. So I've said it here, so stay tuned for the end of the credits to see a little cutscene. I'm going to be quiet now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment and share. Let me know what faction you're in, let me know what your favourite characters have been, let me know what your favourite ending has been, what stories you've liked, what stories you've hated. Just engage with this video, and as always, I will respond as soon as I can. So thank you for watching, guys. Take it easy, enjoy the credits and the end secret cutscene after the credits. See you later, guys.